All right, Robert Drury back again on my quest to 2200. I am currently at 2113. I had a few points that were refunded to me due to a couple opponents that had committed some fair play violations. With that said, I will get the game started. All right, my opponent is playing e4, and let's start off with the Owen's defense. And we are attacking this pawn, so he's got to defend. Now we can actually go here and here and attack the pawn if my opponent allows it, but we're not going to do that. He's played tonight, so we're going to continue with just a standard, regular hippo. Had to play this first because of the knight or the bishop move right there. Would have been an issue. Okay, he's got two pawns. We will push. That way, whatever he does, we can lock the center. Okay. Okay, we will push. We'll push the pawn up, kick the bishop, and before we'll probably end up kicking him again.
No, I think episode 2.
Before we do that, we'll get this knight around. Okay.
And then there's 9 more episodes, so I guess.
Let's just go ahead and. Well, do we want to do that? Yeah, we want to do this because maybe I want to come around here and
the first game.
Take a look there.
They definitely made more.
Okay, so we're going to.
But they might have made them feel like the sequels.
All right, let's castle first. And I can take here. I can take. Okay. Takes back, take. I mean, we got a lot of takes going on. If I push, I run into the problem with this guy being just bad forever. If I don't take, he's going to take. Let's take. All right, and let's see if let's hit his bishop. Hit his bishop, then I will also come here. And what's he gonna do? He can. I mean, he can bring his bishop here, bring it here. Regardless of what he do, we're coming here. I got some notifications came up. I gotta get rid of them. Oh, boom, boom. Oh, interesting. Take. Then. Boom. I don't really want them to come here. I don't want to deal with that. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna. we're going to, all right, so now I'll come here, hit this. Yeah, because now he can't play the rook there. He can play it. He can do that though. All right, let's now we're taking control of this square. I can come here, then rook over. All right, not an issue. Rook's coming. Rook is coming. I can still do this and give them bad pawns. Oh, look at this. Okay. Let's see, I take, he takes, I take. And I'm up a pawn. But do I want to stay up the exchange or up a pawn? All right, let's do this. Okay. Okay. Can we get the queens off the board? Get the queens off the board. I'm up a pawn. Drop back. Queens off the board. Let's see what I want to do. Let's get the queens off the board. Queens off the board. And do I want to come back here? Do I push here? If I push, yeah, let's push. Let's push there. He's got nowhere to go. If he does this, I'll take the pawn. Interesting. All right, let's push here. Okay, got the push in. I can come back here. Take. All right, I come back and defend. Come here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I'm not worried. I will push. Okay. There we go. Okay, I can just come here. He's just going to come here. Give him a check. Then defend here. Let's do that. Let's give him a check. No, I can't. Yeah, I can do that. I can defend here. Oh, look at what he's doing. All right, now back up. He resigned. Oh, I see why he resigned, because I could have taken the pawn and then won the knight. Oh, okay. He resigned before I blundered. So let's take a quick look at that. I'm up to 2120. And let's do a quick game review and see what our percentages were. 85.1 to 76%. And he made one blunder. And to be quite honest, I was probably just going to push here. I don't know what I was going to do. I don't know what would I've done. I mean, I just take here, and I'm going to win the piece. And I don't know if I would have realized that when I was playing. But he resigned before I could make a bad move. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. All right, I go with Owen's defense, and let's get some moves in. And all right, so here's back up. So here, if I had played this, then I got the problem with this right here. And I almost have to play the bishop here, because if I play this to push it out, then I've really got a messed up pawn structure. So I got to play the knight around first. That way, if I ever play this and this bishop comes here, I can go ahead and play my bishop right here, and I'm good. But here we go. See that's what I'm talking about. So now if he plays this bishop here, I can just put my bishop right here, and it doesn't do anything. All right, so I've got typical hippo, and I'm gonna hit it, knock him back, and I went ahead and played this move. I could have went ahead and pushed there. Let's see, which did the computer prefer? The computer says, engine says knight to d7, and g5 was the second choice. All right, so knight to d7, and there wasn't a whole lot of difference between the two. Plays h3, and I go ahead and push him out. And engine prefers me to castle, but I pushed him out. He brings his bishop back, and now I castle. He pushes. All right, so now he pushes his pawn. So I'm sitting there. The problem is if I play this move, I've locked it. But what do I do with this bishop? The bishop is just horrendous. Now, when this pawn, the e pawn, is actually on e5, then I don't mind it being locked, because I can move my bishop back to c8, and well, I would have a diagonal all the way up. All right, but so I take, and I'm planning on, if he takes knight, I'm going to trade pieces. But he takes back with the pawn. And now I'm like, all right, well, let's get the bishop off the board. So I go knight c5. He brings this knight down. So I'm like, okay. Now, I played knight takes e4, which was the third best. Actually, the best is the knight takes bishop. And let's say c takes, and then I can come here and plan a piece right into here. But I didn't want to leave this knight on the board because I did not want him to come in here, and then I take, and he takes, and now I got a pawn right here. Maybe I can win the pawn. I just did not like that scenario. So I take, he takes, I take, takes, and now I can bring my knight up here. Now the engine actually like queen takes, rook takes, then my rook coming over. However, I played the knight first, and he brings this rook over. All right, and I'm just moving my pawn up and preventing them keeping him from taking it. He queen down, or queen over to e2, and I bring my queen out. I'm hitting this twice, but he's got to defend it 1, 2, 3 times. But the whole purpose of the queen move was actually to move one of my rooks over. And I move the a rook over. He comes down here. Now, my knight takes, and his pawn took back, and I'm up the exchange, and I'm like, all right, I can actually trade out a bunch of pieces and get into a pawn up end game, which is actually the 4th best move. The engine gives it as minus 1.64. Just queen to d7 was keeps the advantage, but I couldn't see how am I going to get that pawn out of there. So I take, he takes back, take, and I'm like, I'm good with this. I'm up a pawn. I got the bishop. I've got this under attack. All right, so he defends that. Technically, I could probably went right there right now, and he would be forced to go here or here. Now, the engine likes queen to d5. Boom. And rook to d8's not, it's really close on those two, and I played rook to d8. Okay, now here, queens off the board. Get the queens off the board, and now it's minus 3.03, and I play a5. And he drops this rook back. I honestly thought he would bring this rook out, but he didn't. He dropped it back. And now e5. Now let's go back. E5 actually is the best choice because now I can start getting my pawns rolling up the board and take advantage of the fact that I have the extra pawn. And there it comes. He plays that over. And well, let's see, was that the best move? Yeah, e4 is the best move because I just hit him with tempo and he doesn't have time to take yet. He backs up, and now well, hold on a second, backs up, and actually the best move was the bishop here for check, and then I could have came back here and defended. However, I played my rook back to defend, and now I played bishop d5. No, I didn't play bishop d5. I played f5, getting the pawns rolling. Brings the knight around. Okay, and now I pin the knight. Okay, he moves his queen back, and hold on, I give him a check, and he has to go right back, and now I defend my pawn with the bishop, and he's got some issues. And he played this move, and to be quite honest, I'm sitting there wondering what I was going to play, not even thinking about, well, I could just, take it back because he's pinned. But before I can make a move or consider more moves, he resigned. And the ironic thing is, G takes H ain't even the best move. E3. E3 is the move. And E3. Alright, what happens if he takes? If he takes, then I got the pawn move. And there's the issue, I suppose. The issue is he's going to end up being trapped. It's mating too. Alright, let's say that whatever he does, let's say whatever he plays. Let's say he comes here, and then I can go here, and then it's going to be mating over here. But anyway, that will be all, and I'm up to 2120, and I will see you on the next video.